Good afternoon, good morning. It's Mark Johnson from Loyalty 360. I hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. I want to welcome you back to our Discussions in Customer Loyalty series, which used to be previously our Top 10 series. Loyalty 360 produces this series to address the challenges and opportunities brands are facing today with regard to their customer experience and customer loyalty programs. We hope to provide those running these programs with insight that can help them drive efficacy and efficiency in their programs. Those on the Customer Loyalty Discussion series are a select group of well-respected thought leaders in the customer experience and customer loyalty industry from both agencies and technology providers. So they're on the front lines in the industry and are doing some great work. We're privileged to receive their powerful perspectives, their timely insight, but most importantly, the best practices they are implementing with the clients to affect successful outcomes. Tune in every Wednesday for a new edition in our discussion series. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and most importantly, give us some feedback. Please suggest some questions or topics that you would like to hear from this esteemed group of providers and agency practitioners. We definitely love to have that. Obviously, with a focus on customer channel and brand loyalty or customer experience, this will help us drive content going forward. Today's topic is the challenge and opportunities in customer loyalty. Loyalty 360 recently released our first industry paper on customer loyalty, similar to Gartner and Forrester. A little bit different, as we were very focused on understanding the challenges and opportunities brands have with regard to these technologies and driving efficacy in their programs. The question we asked our individuals in the discussion series was, what is the biggest challenge or opportunity you see in customer loyalty? Let's go ahead and take a look.
So, I think we're in the middle of a seismic shift in terms of what companies and brands are doing at the moment with customer loyalty. And part of it is because we're in the midst of, digital disruption. I think the pandemic has taken those trends and accelerated them significantly, but consumers are moving online. Online, they have entirely different personas in some sense. They have many new channels which they're engaging with brands. Suddenly there's a whole world of influencers that play a huge role in driving, consumer interest and brand advocacy. So we're seeing a lot of digital trends essentially bring forward a number of challenges. And those challenges involve the fact that there's fragmentation of channels to communicate with consumers. Right. And consumers in one sense are, I would say, a little bit more demanding and to a certain extent disloyal in the sense that they're very happy to go online and explore and find new avenues, new products, new services. So suddenly it's become a lot harder for brands to engage and hold on to their customers unless they're very savvy about these new digital opportunities. And that's the other side of the coin. The challenge that brings to the table for traditional brands is equally the opportunity that it brings to the table as well. And so I think customer loyalty is changing, and it's I think becoming much more democratic in the way that it's more available. And the fact that brands are now engaging online as well as offline means there's new opportunities for disruptors to come in. So we're in an age of disruption, Mark, right now, and I think that's both a challenge and an opportunity in redefining those relationships.
So, I think the challenge and the opportunity are actually largely the same. And for me, I would say that's around leveraging customer data to produce business value and to build those customer relationships. And customers, as we know, are more informed than ever before. They expect more, and they expect really specific things from the retailers that they engage with. And on the flip side, I believe retailers are expected to construct programs that perform to higher standards than ever before. And so in short, retailers really have to ensure that the consumer is getting enough perceived value from the program, and the retailer is able to drive the outcomes they need in order to justify the business investment.
One of the things I've always appreciated about our conversations is how you try to remove really nuanced language that we create in our industry, things like loyalty marketing. Well, it's marketing and engagement, and it's things that we do in other industries as well. And what it does is that broadens our sphere of what loyalty really means to the market. So you've been a champion of doing that, and so we've done the same things. We've looked at all our clients in the market to say what's causing people to be a little less loyal. whether it's the program or not, right? And I would say that I can write up a long list that would all sit under one heading, and that is relearning the customer. And we've got so many customers, so many of our clients right now that are looking at their data models that they've used for years that don't quite work anymore, that they need to add more information or go get new data points or kind of reset the baseline because of COVID. You've got, if you think about an industry like airlines, they've got customers who've just kind of been absent for a while. And it's causing those customers to rethink a little bit. So if you've got a customer who has a credit card and they haven't used it in a while and they're paying an annual fee for that thing, they're questioning, why do I have this one? And why is it attached to that specific airline? You've got customers who are dipping their toe back in the water and they're trying to ask themselves, is now the time to switch airlines and go somewhere else and maybe start a new life under a new path to executive platinum or whatever. And so all industries, FI, travel, retail, quick serve, everybody, fuel, we're seeing they're quickly trying to figure out who are our customers, who are the loyal ones, what does it take to bring them back in. So I'm curious to see if you're seeing some of the same things out there, like that whole rethinking, relearning how they're collecting data and what they're doing with it.
Man, if I think about frontline consumer, and it's the choice they have, right? It's access to all of your competitors in the palm of their hand. Cross-channel experiences is another one. So you layer on top of the choice, now you can access a brand in a number of different ways, and I think that's another big piece. So a lot of choice. I would also say that one of the things that I see that's missing in terms of customer loyalty, not missing, but sometimes forgotten about is the importance of the employee experience at the front line of that, right? And so if you're going to try to build customer loyalty, is ensuring that you're listening to your employees as well, because that's typically a great source of that information and great source of knowledge of what your customers are thinking in terms of how your employees engage with them. So. But I would say the biggest challenge is choice and how brands access you, or how consumers access your brand, I should say.
We hope you enjoyed today's discussion series on the challenges and opportunities pertaining to customer loyalty. Remember to check back each Wednesday for an updated video in the series, and each Thursday for our Throwback Thursday series, which is brands who have been interviewed on kind of a series of topics. And we kind of compile those responses, and it gives a nice little perspective on kind of a topic from a brand side. It's a compiled list. Also, please subscribe to the series, give us feedback, and make sure to go to loyalty360.org for more thoughts and perspectives from the customer experience and customer loyalty industry. Thank you very much.